Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Devil Summoner 2. In the last part, we finally found a clue to Dan's whereabouts. But in the process, we kind of angered the chief. Then we fell into a trap, a very obvious trap, seeing how literally every villager was gone. And right after that, I got crushed by a bug because of some kind of nerve poison or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. There was a lot going on in the last part, but hey! We found Grams! Another Kuzunoha who's far superior to us, but that's fine. It's good to have an elder around here sometimes, especially if you have to talk to another elder. The elders don't really take the younger seriously in most cases, so it's good that we brought our own elder into this conversation. Oh god, I'm not even sure if we're actually related. I mean, this is a whole family tree of Kuzunohas, right? Oh, everyone is Kuzunoha and they have numbers. Raidou the 14th. Giri the 17th. Right? Girin explained the details of the events up to now to the chief. So, we even got invited inside! The last time we tried to talk, it just pushed us away. We were escorted out by bodyguards, Girin! He was acting really rudely! So that is the process, Akijiro. I believe that my fellow Devil Summoner's wishes, in theory, should be met. This is already serious to deal with in the morning. You came at an unlucky time. Under normal circumstances, as elder of the Tsukigata village and the leader of the 8th Fukuroshi clan, I would never acknowledge a fellow Fukuroshi's disgrace, even should the world turn upside down. But with Girin here, head bowed, how can I refuse such a request? He's bowing? You're lucky to know our Girin. Guest from the capital, and that's the truth. Narumi? Now then, Narumi, was it? I can guess at what brought you here. The girl who hired you to find this man. Her name was Akana. Yes? Yes. So you know her as well. Mistress, right? Pretty sure neither of us told you that, Chief. How did you know? Narumi, come on! She meant... Wait, she mentioned mistress in her memories. Never mind, I was about to complain. When I heard a detective from the capital had come here, I knew it could mean nothing good. But that Akana, doing this without my permission. So can I assume you know Miss Akana Narita too, Akijiro? Narita? Don't buy into that nonsense. She's my daughter. Make no mistake. The pure blood of the Tsukigata runs through her veins. So I know Akana Tsukigata, as well as I know any woman who grew up in my household. Akana Tsukigata? Not just her. This man's name is Dan Tsukigata. Just like Akana, he hails from this household, my good-for-nothing son. And why is she Narita then? So you're saying Akana and Dan here are siblings, yes. Blood relations. The Dan you're looking for, he's Akana's older brother. Well now, that's a shocker. Dan and Akana, both of Tsukigatas? And brother and sister to boot? You still with us, right, Raidou? Of course. It looks like this is the tip of one big iceberg. You wanna go over things so far? Nah, I'm good. I think you want to do that, but I'm good. I got the hand of it. So, all she wants to do is find her brother, even though she has no longer connections to him? I would rather prefer if you would elaborate the whole Nagita thing. Why did she change her name? And why did she move to the capital and all? What this all boils down to is that Akane hired us to find her brother. But to think a dame as calm and gentle as she seems, how could she be the daughter of the Tsukigata clan? How could she have an assassin's bloodline? Under the subject heading for Dan, Gota added an entry about Dan revealed, not revelation. Under the subject heading of Arcana, Gota added Arcana revealed. Tell me, why would Arcana give us a phony name? There's a reason why Arcana had to remain outside of the Tsukigata village and hide her identity for now. It's the same reason I can't keep Arcana here, where I can see her. And that is, she's staying with a relative right now, Mr. Narita in the capital. You see, if Dan finds Arcana, he'll probably try to shelter her. Shelter her? From what? What Dan wants to do is to stop Arcana's marriage ritual. What? She's getting married? Well, that's a good thing, right? I don't quite see what this sheltering Malek is about. Is there some sort of problem with the arrangement? For instance, is it an old man, or maybe Dan's not too keen on Arcana's fiancé, huh? Maybe. Well, that didn't really add any. What? What's up with this look? Why are they so quiet now? Pardon me. Nagi. The process of escorting the women to the Fukuroka Inn is complete. I've returned, Master. But enough of that. I heard a theory that caught my attention, so I wish to join the conversation. A question for you, Mr. Akichiro. Okay. On my way here, I undertook the process of asking the villagers about the Luck Lotus. My understanding is that Dan stole them. Yeah, looks of it. I hesitate to bring my own feelings into the process of brother's unhappiness with the sister's engagement. But it seems to me that taking the Luck Lotus is, in theory, overdoing it a bit. Is my conjecture correctly? Please answer me, Mr. Akijiro. That's... Your theories are uncalled for, Nagi. I would prefer that you wait outside. No, I think at this point of time I would love to hear more about that theory. Master, you shut me out, but you let Raidou stay. Are you jealous now? First you tried to put me away, now you... Okay. Nagi, wait outside. I don't want to deal with this. I will not tell you again. Now she looks at us. Oh, great. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I didn't thought she would be the jealous type. She's very possessive of her master, but he is a superstar from the looks of it. I would prefer if you could overlook my pupil's insolence. My apologies. To resume the process. Now. Alright then, first I understand there's a problem at the Tsukigata household about Akana's engagement. What Nagi set aside, isn't that something to be settled between your family and the groups? No need to shelter Akana at the capital, right? She and Dan are family. They can work it out. Is there another problem now? The marriage ritual shouldn't be taken lightly. Failing to complete is unthinkable. Akana's marriage is not a simple wedding. It's a sacred ritual, a blood pact with our god? Wait, a blood pact? And Dan's trying to get in the way of that? What the hell? Why are you still asking that? It looks like this goes even deeper than we thought. It could take a while. Need to go over anything. No, Narumi! I'm fine! I'm actually really invested right now! Why do you want to repeat stuff? I'm fine! If Dan is Tsukigata, he ought to know more important this marriage ritual apparently is to the clan. Oh my god, now I can read. So what's the big deal with trying to stop it, right? Maybe this marriage ritual is the key we need to find Dan. Maybe. Marriage ritual has been added. Under the subject heading for marriage ritual, Gota added, what is the ritual? We already know who the groomer's going to be. Blood pact to the gods, oh great. Oh, by the way, Narumi mentioned that you had a stroke of bad luck. Raidou, when you fought the Fukuroshi, did you feel as if something was taken from you? Yes. I was cursed, actually. This insect cage with the tender crest is what we Fukuroshi use to store the luck lotus. If you saw this at the capital, then it's highly likely you've been their victim. Our luck lotus have been eating your fortune. Wait, these luck lotus you keep mentioning, what are they exactly? The Fukuroshi that blushwigs us at the Tender Woods mentioned the same thing. Sure. The luck lotus are the forbidden tools of the 8th Fukuroshi clan. Insect that eats a person's luck. Maybe you haven't noticed it yet, but once your luck is eaten, you have nothing to look forward to, but pretty much bad luck. But at this point of time, I'm already very used to that. Those whose fortune are eaten by the luck lotus either die by some unfortunate accident, or the despair over the increased misfortune eventually drives them to suicide. Never got that far though. Our use of the luck lotus guarantees a certain kill, but due to an accident long ago, we vowed to never take them out again. Great, but weren't your guys also carrying that luck lotus thing? I remember that they also had some red cages on their waist, right? And then my rotten excuse for a son, he? It's starting to come together. So Dan took those luck lotus out of the Tsukigata village to the capital, right? And that is where those scraps of cages we found at Mane's show came from. They held the luck lotus. Which means the 8 Fukuroshi clan's forbidden insects are loose in the capital now. Sure. We even saw one of them in the intro cutscene as well, right? I think it was about to eat yours, Narumi. It was opening the mask and stuff. Are you serious right now? This is the 3rd time you ask me. I'm following the story quite well, Narumi. I even remember stuff that you don't know about, right? Dan has the forbidden luck lotus of the Kata village. So whenever we find luck lotus, that is where we will find Dan. Yeah, seems like it. This could be our big break in the case. Gota entered luck lotus as a subject notebook. Under the subject heading for luck lotus, Gota added an entry about what are luck lotus. Now then. Not only has Dan broken the convent, he intends to stop the marriage ritual. He's not better than a common trader now. As a Tsukigata, it is my duty to bring him in. Which is why I will swallow my pride and ask you, a Devil Summoner. But first, I apologize for the way we wronged you in front of the mansion. And at the prison cell. Seriously? You apologize? You're about to kill me! That's not something to apologize to! This is going way overboard! If you find Dan, I want you to bring him here. No way! Will you agree to that? Nah. Oh, don't say that, Raidou. I mean, you know, I feel the same way. They tried to kill us! I promised to find him for Akane. I'm not bringing him here! Let's prove to these fellas that we can be a reasonable guy, okay? I'll make it up to you later. Akichiro, you can count on us. After all, I'm the one who accepted this manhunt in the first place. You didn't even want to accept it, Narumi! I told you to accept it! Technically speaking, this is my quest! I'm not gonna bring him here! I would rather set him free again! Thank you. Please take this. Think of it as us pledging our allegiance. Raidou obtained insect cage. Okay. What's that? Birdlime? If you see a luck lotus, they're a small insect that looks like this. Uh-huh. Akichiro shows Raidou and Narumi a photograph of a luck lotus. Can I see said photograph? No? Okay. If you find one, capture it with the bird lime. Then stick it into this insect cage. If you do, the luck loctus you carry will share their good fortune with you. So that's why they always carry those things around. It's adopting the method of the 8 Fugoroshi clan, huh? Well, this should make the odds a little more even now, right? True. Phew, I got so wrapped up in all these revelations. My leg fell asleep and I didn't even notice that. I swear to God, Narumi. Don't you freaking dare. Don't you freaking dare. If you're going to say that again, if you're going to ask me about this again, I don't need a review. I just saw the same cutscene as you. Sure, it took 16 minutes from my timer, but still. My memories are not that bad, Narumi. I got all of that. They're sisters. There's a blood god marriage thingy. Luck lotus, bird lime, cages. Put them in, you're lucky. That's all you need to know, Narumi. God. Well, now, we've been here for a dog stage, so it's time to get out. Alright, yeah, it's time we get going. You've been a real help. Now we know that Dan's target is Akane, back in the capital. And that he's the one who brought those bad news lotus there. Raidou and I are gonna head back home to check up on things. Dan was one of the best Fugoroshis, and he's armed himself with those damn luck lotus. Be careful, Raidou, just in case. Girin, thanks again for your help. Give your pupil my regards, won't you? Of course, Mr. Narumi. Raidou, I am in theory the protector of Tsukigata village. You may devote yourself to the process of watching over the capital with no worries. But you're actually going to protect this place now? Alright, that's our cue to head out, Raidou. Let's pack our bags at the inn and head home. Finally, back to the capital! Now I can finally do my taxi quest, right? So, we leave Tsukigata village, making our way back to the capital. The Tsukigata family of the 8 Fugoroshi clan, meeting up with our colleague, Girin. The situation's getting too hairy for a simple detective job, so we took Narumi's advice, and went out to the nameless shrine to fill the herald in on everything we've found so far. So we go back to the shrine right away. This is actually really handy, because I actually need to use the dark ritual in order to go. Oh god, I already forgot where I'm supposed to go for that quest. That's not good. This is not good. Raidou explained the circumstances of the investigation to the herald. We understand. Despite your deeds in Tsukigata village, you came here to report to the Yatagarasu. On their behalves, we thank you. We sense that the appearance of those fiends is the result of an overall decrease in the capital's fortune. Fiends are harbinger of disaster who arrive on misfortunate's heel, with the Loctus consuming all luck. We were in a big enough pickle when Dan and the Fugoroshi were all we had to worry about. True. Now, that explains why we've ran into that fiend guy before, because of the lack of luck in the capital? If our luck slips any further now, we'll have fiends on our hands too, huh? True. The Yatagarasu understand that the situation cannot be ignored. We shall strive to alleviate your difficulties in the struggle. And how? Raidou, close your eyes and relax your spirit. Okay, Raidou feels his body being purified. The bad luck, you're cursed from the luck lotus consuming your fortune. This we have removed. You could have done this the entire time? The entire time? Are you serious? I'm pretty sure I've met you before. You left me running around the capital with a bad luck curse for multiple parts. Herald! We will. Here Siren and be able to purify Raidou's ill luck. And now you give your bouquet? Fine! Good to know! Good to know. I really hope this is a new thing that you just learned, otherwise this would be very disastrous. How can you just let your protector be cursed for so long? That doesn't make sense, right, Narumi? Say, I didn't quite follow all that. But have we had a lucky break? I was the one who suggested we go to the Nameless Shrine, right? Great idea, don't you think? I would have gone here either way. Narumi, the taxi, you know? Action driven by selfish intention will bring misfortune to all nearby. The young man Dan, who unleashed the Luck Lotus from Tsukigata village. What he hoped to accomplish using those Luck Lotus will cause a great harm to befall the capital. Raidou, exercise caution when you deal with the Luck Lotus. Don't worry, I'm gonna be very careful. In the name of the Yatagarasu, we entrust the fate of the capital to you. Much is expected of you, Raidou. Okay. So, did you leave me here because I actually want to do something around here? Or did you kidnap me to the agency? I see. Yeah, Narumi. I see. You don't give me any breaks around here. Sure, we have to make a report and stuff. But I really had something to do at the shrine back there. Oh my god. Home to my dear old agency. I'm ready to kick back and relax. Alright. This is for you, Raidou. Remember how I promised you back at Tsukigata Place? Look, Raidou, I know you're angry at the Fukuroshi and you have every right to be. But for now, let's at least pretend like it's all sunshine and roses between us, for Akane's sake. I got a beat. Oh, thanks. Now then. We did just get back, and I would like nothing better than to take off my socks and lounge around. But there's still the matter of Dan the Fukuroshi. He got the Tsukigata clan's forbidden Luck Lotus, and he might just be holed up here in the capital. Sorry, but we've got to press on with the case. The first step for us is to narrow down where Dan might be hiding. An investigational meeting might be what we need to sort out everything we've known so far. Are you really going to review everything we've learned so far now? After all the previous conversations we had? And the multiple times that you tried to go over informations again that I'll clearly still know, Narumi? Okay, what do you say? Sure, I don't have a choice. If I tried to leave, you would probably pull me back. Right? Like last time. Oh god. Sorry to run your record like this. I should count myself lucky to have such a hard-working apprentice. I'll pour you some coffee, and we can talk over a mug or two. Oh, please give me free. My stress, my nerves. But then again, not coffee, give me tea. I need something calming right now. First, I want to make sure I'm understanding what we've got on Dan so far. Dan is the Tsukigata from Tsukigata village. But at the moment, he can't stay in the village, right? That's because someone is after Dan. Who was it again? Of course, it was Akeru Tsukigata, because he tries to get in the way of her marriage, and the Rams doesn't like that. Right, the chief of the Tsukigata village and the head of the 8th Fukuroshi clan. He's really going to go over all of it again. Traitor to his family. Dan's father, Akechiro, is chasing after him, which means so is the whole 8th Fukuroshi clan. He took something out of the Tsukigata village that was forbidden to remove and got branded as a traitor. What was it he brought out? The Luck Lotus, Narumi. They mentioned that like 5 minutes ago. That's right, the Luck Lotus. You remember the photo of the Luck Lotus Akechiro showed us, right? Keep this hush-hush, but I palmed it without telling him. I got it right here. Take a look. Can I actually have a look now? Oh, you actually showed me the picture! It's the masked insect, just as I expected. Don't bug these bugs. Person missing. Brought the bug into the capital. The Luck Lotus Sasumi had in Mane's show. He said he got it from someone named Dan. the Dan and the Dan of the Tsukigata. There's strong evidence linking these two. Both are carrying a bug that eats other people's luck and make it yours. It has to be the Luck Lotus. We don't yet know why Dan took the Luck Lotus, but we know his overall goal. Dan's somewhere in the capital, and he has business with a certain someone. Refresh my memories? Of course, Narumi, I gotcha! It's Akane! Of course it's Akane, his sister! You got it. Dan's here in the capital because of his sister Akane. That quite literally is sheltered from Dan by her father with a family friend. Even got a rename and stuff. Larger the capital wants to catch her, and Akane is searching for him. They're both trying to find each other, so that should make it easier for both of them. Actually, the daughter of Tsukigata, but I guess Natira is getting in the way of that. Dan's main goal is to get in the way of Akane's marriage ritual. Akijiro claims that Akane's groom to-be is some kind of god, so it must be a pretty important ritual for the Tsukigata village. Huh. You know, Raidou, I realized something else during the meeting. The Tsukigata already knew about us when we got there, right? The 8 Fukuroshi clan really knows how to scout around for information. We'll use that to our advantage. Let's assume Dan, as a Fukuroshi, is eventually going to find out where Akane is. Yeah? Then? That means, instead of looking for Dan, what we need to be doing is staking out Akane's place. Huh. I went from getting our facts together to thinking up a new plan. You okay with that? I think it's time that we adjourn this meeting. Good job, Raidou. So pretty much we're going to use Akane, our client, as a bait in order to find her brother. But seeing how this is literally related to her brother, she might even work with us. But the issue is the wannabe father of hers. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to agree to something like that, because it seems pretty clear that they want to keep them far apart from each other. Narumi. This is going to be a bit of an issue. A bit of an issue. When you think about it, wherever Akane is, that is where Dan's going to show up, right? Raidou, do you know where Akane is right now? No. I better call and warn them just in case. They're not picking up. Uh-oh. Did he actually already find it? I mean, we have been going for the capital for a while now. If she tried to reach us, she wasn't able to. And I'm not entirely sure if at this time and age we had cell phones available around here. Probably not. Oh no, now I'm worried about Akane, but I said before, Narumi, no matter what happens, we are going to do some quests around here. Aquamarine, I can take it, I can hopefully finish it. There you go, sure, take the opal, I don't care. We're gonna get some plastic around here. We already unlocked a completely different tab for side quests. But we haven't even done all of them. Right? Can I do this now? Dark Tsukikode Show. Scroods. And I can't make the Lilum yet, but that's fine. Okay. No, I don't want to drop it. Dark Tsukikata Show. Finally I have a chance to actually do my taxi quest, Narumi. Just remember, always be prepared. Oh, and I bet you could get a few good tips from the jokers down at the Soda Joint. Right, now that we have a different quest tab, there might be even more quests waiting for us. Thanks, Narumi, for that hint. But the taxi first, right? The taxi first. Looks like our luck's finally back to normal. That's to that Akijiro gave you. You can use that to collect a little luck here and there. You're still a devil summoner, but now you can use a few Fukuroshi tricks to boot. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to do great things. From this point forward, your luck stat will fluctuate between luck lucky and unlucky. Your current luck condition will have an effect on several aspects of combat. To increase Raidou's luck, you will need to capture Luck Luctus. When you encounter a Luck Luctus, use a bird lime and capture it in your insect cage. You can hold as many Luck Luctus as you have insect cages. More information about the luck stat is available in the Shin Sekai. Capture all the Luck Luctus you can in order to bring good fortune upon yourself. Okay, so does that mean there is a fixed number on luck points? What's that now? Another quake. When it rains, it pours, I suppose, but that didn't really help me, Gota. That didn't help me at all. Wait a second, let me just double check something really quickly. I don't think I have visited the place even once, item guy. Owner of the Konoya. But seeing how we need to fill our insect cages, it might be handy to check up on your goods now, huh? Trinkets from all over the world end up in Konoya, the capital's finest antique shop. Say, you're the new guy from the Narumis Detective Agency. Well, no window shopping. Okay, let's see. Do you have the bird? Ah, yes, you have. Not entirely sure how many of them I'm going to need, but seeing how I can literally buy them again, that means I can catch a lot of them, right? But then again, I need to. I do have 3 cages. How do I get more cages? How many fit in one cages? One of the cages. Huh. And I can't really sell anything right now, right? Because I still need wooden ornaments for that other quest. Okay. So how and where do I find Luck Lotus? And should I check the capital again, seeing how we literally just had another earthquake? I might do that. If I find something special, I'm going to show it right here. Otherwise, I meet you back at the Nameless Shrine. So, okay, never mind. I didn't find anything special over there, but that was to be expected. The conversation didn't really relate anything about the earthquakes. I guess it's gonna be fine, right? It's certainly going to be fine. Now then. Tsukigatas, right? That's the place where we're supposed to find the taxi, right? Hopefully. Because if we don't find it, we're going to have a slight issue around here. So, ritual of entry and then Dark Tsukigatas. There you go. Now, I don't really think that request said anything specifically where I'm supposed to find that thing. So I guess we're just going to check out that entire place until we find any type of clue. Maybe he's just standing around somewhere and I have to talk to him like the Inugami back then. When they were talking about... what was it again? The mind-reading demon, right? They were talking about the mind-reading demon. What is that? Luck smiles upon you. Demon negotiation will go well. Also, Luck Lotus can be used as a tool in combat to give a variety of bonus and boosts. Luck Lotus can only be used once, be careful. Luck Lotus? Wait. Negotiation goes well. Can I talk to the slime now? Well, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to want to get another pixie. I mean, I already fused a couple of them up. They are handy to have, but not that great. Okay, so now we have a random roulette that pops out. It gives me stuff from the looks of it. Was that helpful? Not entirely sure, but that's a thing now. I don't need to save, I already saved before. Okay, well then I'm just going to run around randomly now until I find the taxi. Now I have bad luck. Enemy hates you. The demon may get lost. What's that supposed to mean now? I have no idea what that's about. So if we are neutral, anything can happen. Bad luck, good luck, anything. That's helpful to know. Oh, there's a luck lotus. I cannot talk to the luck lotus. Okay, how does... What just happened? Okay, how does that work? Do I need to attack it? Can I just use... Use to capture... What the... Oh, it escaped! Oh my god! Okay, I think I missed my chance. Oh, there's another one of them there. Extra XP! No, seriously though, how do I get... Do I need to just ice him down? Oh! No! Wait, was I supposed to hit it now? Was I supposed to get it now? No! I missed another chance! I don't get this. I don't get it. It can't be that difficult. It cannot be that difficult. Okay, the next time I see it on the ground, I'm going to get it right away. I'm gonna press my item list. I'm gonna catch the next one. I'm sure of it, unless of course the taxi would show itself. Oh! Oh, here it is! Finally! You hear an engine sound from somewhere. Yes! That car! The taxi driver! My Uber! The ghost automobile was Oboro Guruma. Do you hear it? The sound of exhaustion. I love the vibe it gives my brain. So you, tonight, have to challenge them. Let's race to see who dies first. Okay, he's pumped. "3 minutes? I have to kill... Okay. The gloves are off, dudes. The gloves are officially off. Instead of Dio, you're going to go for Sun because that's literally your strongest move with the boost. You're actually weak to it as well. Oh, this is gonna be even better for us. Ha 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 ha! 300 damage! Look at the damage go! Oh, this is total... I should have went here earlier. I should have totally went here earlier. Look at him go! Look at the 58 Mac! I'm still anyone's race. I wasn't sure about that. You got a half more, son. Of course. I still have a lot of MP around here. Oh, the weakness is so great. I don't even need to do anything, actually. I don't need to do anything, except, of course, regaining our MP for the next wave of attacks. You're fast. I lost. This is it. There's a new speed demon tonight. It's you. Cheer to you. Okay, that wasn't so bad. But the time limit, that could technically create some issues later on. Because, let's be serious, I hate time limits. Well, the case is closed. That was easy enough. Rusted screws. Wasn't really able to get any of the luck lotus, but that's fine. I guess I can try that out a bit later once yeah. Once we're done with the recording session, I'm just going to attempt it multiple times and figure out how that actually works. After all, it seems like those luck lotus can pretty much show up in any encounter. It's not very likely, but if they show up, they're there. Do I need to weaken them? The item themselves didn't really say anything either. So, next up in Ginza Show. After all, they did mention that the people around here had some new clues for us. Another earthquake. Okay. We really had more than... our shares lately. It's really weird. But nevertheless, Narumis said that they would have some clues for us, and actually speaking, I'm just here in order to get more side quests. Right, owner? Good day, Mr. Kuzunoha. Still searching for clues, huh? Yeah, and it seems like the blonde guy is still around. But first and foremost, side quest! Mr. Kuzunoha, we have received several requests pertaining specification to devil summoners. I'll forward the case files to the Narumi Detective Agency. If you have the time, please take them. Of course, I'll check them out really soon, but first and foremost, blonde guy! Your path in life will be affected by other people's spark. And in turn, your path in life also acts as a spark for others. I heard that you have been to Tsukigata village. Which way of life did you show to the villagers there, I wonder? I'm very curious. How do you know that, though? I think we just returned, right? Okay, let's see. Are you the guy who can teach me stuff about... Yes, sir, exactly, about the Luck Lotus? Oh, that was Summoner, Memories, which lecture? I don't need either of that, never mind. That doesn't sound really helpful, that's just summoning in general. Collective demons. Scouting good demons. Okay, I don't need that either. I know how to scout. I know how to fuse. Who the hell is the one? Luck. Yeah, I make my own luck. There. That sounds right. Maybe. So what would you like to hear? Yeah, luck fluctuation part 1. When I first met my Goto, he's the man next to me. He took the form of a cockroach. What? So I gave him a talk to and made him take a more decent form. Just thinking about that again. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little sidetracked. Well, it's very simple. Either you're lucky, or you're just unlucky. And the more luck Lotus you have, dear, the luckier you'll be. But if you're ambushed when you don't have any luck Lotus, then you'll become very unlucky, dear. And you don't want that, right? So you should always be collecting luck Lotus so that you have at least one on hand. What's that? How do you find them? Oh, it couldn't be simpler. Dear, luck Lotus appear all over the Dark Realms in the capital. When luck Lotus appear and the battle begin, use linemen to capture them. You can buy Lylum from the... But didn't I try that? Didn't I try that? It didn't work. But you can only keep as many luck Lotus that you put in. Also, dear, nothing good will ever come at staying unlucky. Best of luck and get purified at the Nameless Shrine in Shinoda. Nakisawa can do the job in a pinch. And that's all I know. If I have anything else to share, I'll let you know. Now, I'm sure you have a good question. Do you? No, I guess we're good then. Should I check the other guy as well? I mean, we're already here. Maybe you have a new trick that you want to teach us? Selecting weapons? What's that? How do you like this form, huh? This dame kept nagging me about the way I looked before, so I picked this up with a 5-finger discount. Well, personal countries aside, weapon selection. Right, I took away the key points, okay. There are 3 types of weapons. Sword type, the strong attacks is easy to control, but tend to lack secondary effects. Spear type, their strong attacks deliver lightning-fast flurry of blows, but each hit is weak. X-type, their strong attacks does increase damage and has higher probability of stunning the enemy. However, the strong attacks take longer to unleash. To equip different weapons, use the equipment sword in the main menu. You cannot change equipment during the battle, so be sure to prepare yourself beforehand. Oh, they changed my strong attack? I already noticed that my guard looks different with my spear. It was still my sword, but technically a spear. Whatever sword you're planning on making in sword alchemy, you will need a Renki sword. You can get them from the training hall to the north, south, east, west of the capital. beat a sword-wielding demon in any of those places and will earn yourself a Rinky sword. But to get any of the training halls, you need a way to travel on water. Either way though, that's how you get the Rinky sword you need to fuse different weapons. And that's that. Well, 14, any other questions? Nope, but good to know, so I want to go to the training hall in order to make more swords with different types of guard and strong attacks. Sword seems to be the easiest one to wield. Spear is quick but has less damage, and the axe is slow but does more damage. Which in general means the sword is probably more balanced as well. By the way, can I enter this place now? It's still closed off. Okay, I guess we're going to go back to Narumi then. Wasn't there a shortcut that I can take if I just press the R1 button? Wasn't there something? Oh yeah, headquarters. Yes, please. Not entirely sure if it still takes our money, but practically speaking it should. Yes, it did. But it's still a very fancy feature. Okay. Which other quests do we have? Is there anything that I can do right away? Something that I need to visit? Or are we already done with all the side quests? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Photo needed. Kichicho Asakura. I'm gathering data on several historic sites to publish a book for folklore. I've wanted you to snap a photo of a certain shrine in Shinoda. It's been there for ages and it's pretty desolated. It might be important actually, although I don't know for what. High sticker. I don't have the camera yet, but I can certainly take that one on. I don't have the photo yet. Can I not accept this? Demon for science. Opal, I need you to study physiology of certain demons in order to realize what the soulless demon created in the Asia. The key element of my study is furious power these demons possess. What? I'm looking for a soulless demon. That doesn't tell me anything. Okay. I'm gonna look into that later. More demon collections. I'm granted a Frost Order demon called Juborok. Okay, I'll give you this shiny stone I got from a demon if you do it. Juborok. I don't think I have a Juborok either. Okay, this is already problematic. Wait. I still have this one that I can technically do very soon. I just need the levels. And then I should be able to get this one without much issue. And the third one? Don't try this at home. Owner of Konoya. There's a popular but dangerous game called the OG board. If you don't take a special precaution, you can lose your soul playing it. I think I could do a pretty risky business selling these precautions. Bring me anti-mute and repulse water 4. And the reward is exactly the same repulse water. So pretty much there's no reward for this whatsoever. You're just going to start selling those boards. And I lose anti-mute. Is that a good idea for me? Probably not. Professor Nichimura. The robot's creating settling for the time being. I'm thinking of going back to my original law of botany. I'm looking for moonlight herbs, a rare plant that only appears in the Sanin region during the full moon. If you find it, please bring it to me. I would love to share the wonders of nature with others. Sanin region, moonlight. So I need to go back to the... what's it called? The Tsukigata family's place. Where we just returned to. Okay. And finding a herb almost screams tender woods, right? Maybe. And then we have the sword collection, Ikazami Training Co. Our store sells varieties of swords that are believed to be to have cursed and or are some spiritual background that can be sold in regular shops. We're looking for a sword called Muramasa. Naturally, we offer a handsome reward. A Nakamichi. It's a real deal. Ask Takeshushi for more infos. Nakamichi Muramasa? Can I accept this? Okay. So pretty much, I don't have to accept those requests in order to tackle them. If under any type of circumstances I have the materials needed in order to fulfill it, it's going to fill itself right away. But other than that, they're just there. Okay, at the very least I should be able to do this then. Anti-mute for pulse water. That's just stuff that I need to buy. It's not so bad, even though it's pretty much worthless, seeing how I'm just losing stuff instead of gaining something, but if it's really that easy, maybe I'll unlock something better in the future, right? Maybe something that actually benefits us instead of just this guy. Maybe. Okay, what do you need? 5 anti-mute. I only have 2. I need 5 more. And then repulse water that I cannot even buy here. Do I even have 4 of them? Repulse water was it, right? I have 2. I need 4. Okay, that seems to be a bit of a bigger issue than I thought. I kind of hoped that I could buy it here, but I think I was able to buy it in the other shop, but I'm not entirely sure. So I can't even do that quest, huh? I can't even do that quest. Unless, of course, I would go back to the Tsukigata village. But if I go there, I can also try to get the herbs. But it would also cost money. You know what? I mean, we're pretty much close to the end of the part anyways. I'm gonna take a quick peek. Give me 1 second. 1 tiny little second. Never mind. Never mind. I can't even go there now. I cannot even go there to buy the repulse water or check for that herb. Ah, isn't it just lovely to do side quests around here? They give you quests that you just can't do. Okay, you know what? I would say this is a perfect moment to make a little cut, because I have no idea how long the part is. In the next one, we're going to check out Akane. Hopefully she's fine. I'm pretty sure she's going to be fine, because Dan, they're siblings. He wants to take care of her. He wants to shelter her. I'm pretty sure he's not going to do anything drastic against her, but he might go against the friend of his father himself, everyone who tries to stop. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. He just belongs to a group of assassins. I'm sure he knows where to draw a line around here, right? Anyways, I hope you guys had fun, and see you in the next part. Until then, bye bye!